car's driving by. I'm gonna wait. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mike Levitsky. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Most of my videos are targeted at like intermediate or advanced players. Today I want to do something for beginners, but if you're an intermediate or an advanced player, don't click off the video yet because you might want to know this if you're going to teach. So if you are an intermediate player, an advanced player, and you're looking to take on students, or you already have students, I want to try to give you guys some tools in order to help new students to play the drums. I've been teaching music now for a long time. I'm 34. I think I started taking on my first students when I was like 14, maybe a little bit younger than that. And so I have a lot of teaching experiences. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've had a lot of successes. And so I'm going to teach you a few of my methods, the way that I teach beginners when they first come in. And if you're a beginner, you can walk along with this. And if you're an advanced player or an intermediate player, maybe scrub along real quick. Or one of my favorite features of YouTube, hit the little gear down there and put this on 2x speed. And I'll talk really fast, but you can get the gist of the lesson. If you don't use 2x speed, I really recommend it, especially on videos where people are talking a lot. So this method might be a little bit weird, but I'm going to teach you how to play that groove that I was playing at the beginning. Now that groove is used all over the place. It can be used in rock. It's known as a 4 on the floor groove. It's also used in swing. If that's the only thing you know, you could actually play a whole song just using that groove. So this is the way that I teach beginners how to play it. I don't talk about music. I don't talk about any of those kinds of things to start off with. Language, if you have kids or you've seen kids grow up, a lot of kids, they learn to talk before they learn what it is that they're saying. They just imitate words and they imitate symbols, and then they start to put meanings to those. And then eventually they learn how to spell and learn how to do all that kind of stuff. So for the first lesson, when a kid comes in, I teach them how to hold sticks, which if you want to learn how to hold sticks from me and how I do it, leave a comment down below. But I teach them how to hold sticks, and then I teach them this groove, and this is the way that I teach it to them. So I tell them where to sit at the drum set, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend now that you are a beginner, and maybe you are a beginner, and I'm going to walk you through this. Here's what you do. You're going to take your 2 sticks, you're going to put your right stick in your right hand and your left stick in your left hand, and you're going to put your right foot on the pedal down below that's in front of the bass drum. That's the bass drum pedal. And at this point, I'm not worried if you're playing heel up or heel down. I'm not really worried about technique. We'll take care of that stuff as we go. And you're going to put your left foot on the hi-hat pedal. And this over here is the hi-hat. Okay, it's 2 cymbals that close together when you push the pedal down. And the bass drum hits the bass drum. And I'm not worried about how hard you hit the bass drum or how soft. We'll take care of all that stuff, later. But right now you're going to do that. And so you have a right stick and you have a right foot, and we're going to call that right side. And you're going to lock these 2 together. Like they're just always going to go at the same time. So if the bass drum hits, then the right hand's going to hit. And it's going to hit this cymbal right here on the right hand side. And that's called the right cymbal. And so I'm going to press the bass drum pedal, and I'm going to hit that cymbal, and I'm going to say right side. So I'm going to say right side, like that. Or you could just say right, but I always have people say right side. And generally I have young students, but this works with adults too, so you say right side, just like that, nice and loud. By the way, I got to give credit to this method. I learned it from my drum teacher, Chris McDonald. Chris, I don't know if you ever watch any of these videos, but if you do, yeah, this one's for you. But anyway, you're going to say right side, and you're going to hit the cymbal and the bass drum. Now, it's important that they hit exactly at the same time. You don't want it to do this, and you don't want it to do this. You want to say right side, and those hit together. Right side. Now, if you don't have a drum set, you can practice this just right on your knee and the floor. And so you want to hit the floor and your knee at the same time and say right side. And if you hear like foot hand or hand foot, then you're a little bit off, and you want to just work until you can get that perfectly lined up. And it might take you a little bit. Okay, so the next part of this beat is pretty easy. You're just going to do everything at the same time. And so a lot of students, when they first start, they kind of lean back and they kind of lock their body together, and they just kind of fall forward onto the drum set. Kind of that deal. All right, and that's okay if that's where you're starting out. But you want to hit the bass drum pedal with your right foot. You want to close the hi-hat with your left foot. You want to hit the ride cymbal, which is right here, and the snare drum, which is right in front of you, with your left hand. Okay, and you want to do all that at the same time, and you're going to say all. Okay, I'm going to turn my snares on now. So, then you're just going to cycle those back and forth. Right side, all. Right side, all. Right side, all. You start slow and work your way up. So let's try that. What's really helpful, if you're just starting out, and if you're not just starting out, this is still helpful, say it out loud. And really, it helps to say it with like some gusto. Right side, all, right side, all, right side, all, and you really get that going. So, I'm going to demonstrate a little bit. Here we go. We're going to go right side, all, right side, all, right side, all, right side, all. And you start to speed that up a little bit. Right side, all, 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 right side, all. Now, here's some common mistakes that people will make. When they push on the left foot for the hi-hat, you're going to get a splashing sound like this. That comes from pushing down on the pedal and then just releasing right away. So what you want to do when you do all, go ahead and lean into that left foot, put some pressure down on it so that it closes the hi-hat cymbals and holds them together. You only want to come up for the all, so it's going to go like right side, all, right side, all, right side, all. That left foot just lifts up for that all. Right side, all, right side, all. All right, that's really going to help your hi-hat to sound better. Another problem that you're going to run into is the foot and the ride cymbal and the hi-hat and the snare, they're all just not going to line up. It might sound like that. Slow down, really concentrate on that all, getting it all together. Really concentrate on that right side, getting it all together. Then start to kind of interlace those in between one another. All right, if you like this and you want to, if you're a beginner and you'd like me to do more beginner videos, or if you're an intermediate player and you'd like me to give you some more kind of things that I do when I teach, because I take this, what we just did, and then I'll develop that into like rock beats, and then I have a system for doing rock beats, and then eventually I integrate in music reading and notation and actually like real counting and things like that. If you'd like to hear more about that, give this video a thumbs up and a comment down below that say like, hey Mike, post more beginner videos, or hey Mike, post more videos on how to teach music, and I'll be sure to do that. I got a couple of exciting things coming up. So my channel is about to hit 600,000 total views, which is crazy. I started doing YouTube videos like a long time ago just in my room. I never expected anybody ever to watch them. And 600,000 views, I know that's just a drop in the bucket for some YouTube people, but for me that's great. And I have like 3,300 subscribers, and that's climbing, 3,200, somewhere around there. And so in order to kind of celebrate that, I'm going to be doing a giveaway here in my next video, so look forward to that. You want to subscribe to this channel so that you'll hear about that. I'm going to give away a pair of firth sticks, so if you want some sticks, stick around and you can get those. And then also I'm going to be launching a website so that I can host, you know, the music that goes along, the PDFs that go along with this stuff, so you don't have to be on Google Docs anymore, and I can just kind of consolidate things on that website. So please subscribe to my channel. I would love if you would do that. And if I hit 3,500 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway, hopefully something a little bit bigger. I'd love to give something away every month. That'd be really cool. I'm not a rich man, but I'm a blessed man, and I'd love to bless other people with things. And who knows, if this YouTube channel grows and I can actually, you know, bring in some more income from it, I'll give away bigger and bigger things. It'd be so cool if one day I could give away a cymbal. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. All right, I'll play something. It's really late here at night, but that's all right. Let's bug the neighbors.